sounded, and as it were a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood.
So the third part of the sea became blood. Meaning that so much stuff gonna be dying in the sea. You ain't gonna have good drinking water. You ain't gonna be able to go fishing to fish for food because they gonna kill everything. Go ahead.
And the third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed.
God destroyed everything in the sea. So much blood in the sea, there ain't gonna be drinking water. Fish gonna die. Everything in the sea, the third part gonna die. Even the ships that's in there. All these military people, talking about they got submarines, or we gonna stake out and wait and blow some bombs at God. He gonna destroy all them ships. All Air Forces, one, all them fighter pilot ships they got on the sea, all that junk gonna die.
Exactly.
So don't have your confidence in this military, this United States, like, oh, they gonna protect them. They can't protect themselves when it's here. He telling us what's gonna happen. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven,
Yes, sir.
burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of water.
Yes, sir.
And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter.
So I told you this stuff, bro. You ain't never seen that. Ain't got no drinking water. You drinking the water in the sea and it killing you. It's poison right now.
That's right.
You better be in the wilderness, because in the wilderness, he said he's going to have springs powered up out in the wilderness. We're going to have fresh water. We're going to have good food to eat. But if you're around these certain parts of the earth, when this go down, the only way you're going to get some good stuff is the beast and the false prophet will control it. You got to have a mark in your right hand and your forehead.
Wow.
You got to have it. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise.
So you mean to tell me the sun ain't going to be bright? It's going to be gloomy. It's going to be like a scary movie you walking around here. You ain't going to be able to see much of nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. Just picture the gloomiest night ever. It's going to be like that for 3.5 years. Rolling. Just like that. But people say, man, why you got to talk about this? Why not? Ooh, you got to protect yourself. And you know Israel, we hard-headed, we think, okay, these people just lying. They don't believe it's stank until they're all in their face and it's too late to recover. But God has given us the warning. Go ahead.
And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpets of the three angels, which are yet to sound.
Now you know if the angel said, warning, 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 like, that's woe. They like, man, y'all better make sure y'all in the right spot at this time. Make sure you're in the wilderness. Let's continue. Let's go to Revelation chapter 9, verse 1. These are the trumpets. We're at number 5 now. This is why this day is so important for you to understand and know what you're supposed to be doing. That you can show God in your mind that, hey, I understand what you're saying, Father. That's why I'm here. To make sure you pick me out the bunch. Come on over here with me. I know you. And people say, how do you know that? In Ezekiel chapter 8, he said, go out there and put a mark on the ones that sigh and cry for all the abomination. He marking all these people. He gonna pick them out. Come on. I want to be in that bunch. Because when this hits, these trumpets hit, you better believe these people gonna go through a lot of pain.
What? Wow.
Revelation chapter 9:1. Go ahead.
And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit.
Now this star that fell from heaven, that's Satan. And he given a key to the bottomless pit, meaning that he controlling this earth at this time. He said, I gave him power over the third part of the earth, right? At the time. Let's see what happened. Go ahead.
And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air was darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power.
When I was a young boy, I read Revelation, I was like, man, God gonna have locusts biting on people? Scorpion? No, this is military warfare. This is military equipment. And they're gonna bite the people. You talking about chemical warfare. The same thing happened over there in Syria, how they let that nerve gas out on Syria. This is what he's talking about. He's gonna put it out on people. Let me show you, keep going. Go ahead.
And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads.
See, I told you, he gonna pick you out the bunch. You got to have the seal of God in your forehead. He ain't talking about coming with a rubber stamp and say, okay, he said, no, he looking in here and see if you actually believe this. Don't hurt them ones. He got faith in it. She got faith in it. He put the seal in your head. So you can fake the funk with me all day long. You can't fake it with him. And I have to stress this because most of us walk around here think we bulletproof because we know he is real. Now he looking to see what's in your mind. See if he's going to protect you or not, or you just a faker. Go ahead. Verse 5.
Verse 5. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months.
Yes, sir.
And their torments was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man.
He giving poison. Well, I mean, the scorpion, he talking about these people going to have military equipment where they're going to put out on us chemical warfare. They do it all the time. Go research it for yourself. Syria, prime example. They had people dying on the ground, gasping for air, but they couldn't die. They were just gasping, foaming at the mouth, all this stuff. He giving us examples here. These people going to have this chemical warfare. Go ahead.
And in those days shall men seek death and shall not find
You
it.
see what I tell you? You can't even get it. Don't you want to die at that time? When somebody sprays some nerve gas on you? You can't die. Because God said you won't die. You got to go through that pain. Go ahead.
And shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle. And on their heads was as it was crowned like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men.
Understand that John Bright did this over 2,000 years ago. He don't know what a helicopter looks like. He describing it as an animal that flies. A locust flying. He said, okay, that's a locust. But we know that's helicopter. That's a helicopter. That's military weapons. He said, as sharp of a locust were like of the horse prepared for battle. Ain't no doing locusts gonna fight nobody. He talking about a battle right here. Military. This is what these seals are letting loose. Go ahead.
And they had hair as the hair of a woman, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions. And they had breastplates, as it were breastplates of iron. And the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses running to battle.
I still ain't found them to describe that. Hair women and their breastplate. It's talking about these jokers had some equipment on that was indestructible. That's the only thing I can see. It was indestructible. You couldn't even hurt them. Because they got a job to do. They're working for the Lord. They're working for Jesus. He said this was going to happen. Go ahead.
And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails.
What verse you at?
Verse 10.
Go ahead.
And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months.
Coming in now, spraying you with chemical warfare, nerve gas, all this. He giving this to it, but he got to have these preachers in the book to understand how to bring it out to the people. But they worry about Colin Kaepernick. wearing Nike. Let's go support him. What kind of stupid crap is that? This is what they worried about in the world today. Trying to get some rights in this system. And they ain't worried about these trumpets, these 7 trumpets. Oh, he's such a good guy. Good guy for who? He ain't a good guy for us. He's not talking about this book. None of these cats are talking about this book, but we looking up to them. Let's go out and pay Nike. Got a whole church out here wearing Nike in the church. Talking about supporting him. What kind of dumb mess is that? Going to hell with gasoline drawers on. They don't repent. Gonna burn up before they even hit the fire. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 11. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit.
Who's that king?
Satan.
Satan. A king of the angel of the bottomless pit. This world is a bottomless pit, y'all. It ain't like you want to dig in a hole in the ground and say, okay, hey, that's where it is. No, right on this earth is a bottomless pit at this time. Go ahead.
Whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abandoned.
Which means destroyer.
But in the Greek tongue has his name Apollyon.
Same thing. This man, this cherub angel, which is Satan, is going to destroy. Because he know he got a short amount of time to do it. Go ahead.
One war is past, and behold, there come 2 war, more of the hereafter.
Yes, sir.
And
2 more to go. That means 2 more trumpets to blow. Go ahead.
And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before God, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
Y'all remember the map I had about the map of Jerusalem? And we had the river Euphrates. It's water right there in the river Euphrates. That should separate Russia, China, Japan, and all those countries over there gonna ban that 200 million man army. And they got to have a path to get through over to Jerusalem to destroy it. These angels gonna drive that Euphrates River up, and they coming through full force. This is what he's talking about right here. Go ahead. This is what the 6th angel doing. He gonna drive that water up so these 200 million man army can come through and destroy everything in their path. Go. He gonna say it. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And the 4 angels was loose, which were prepared for an hour,
Yes, sir.
and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men.
The 3rd part of men. Brothers and sisters, all the men, well, the brothers, y'all go to the military, man, y'all better be careful, man, about serving in the military. I hear parents always, they real happy. Oh, my boy going to the military. I don't look at it like that. I said, man, you sending your boy out to a death trap. Because they got to follow these people that Satan control. And they're going to be fighting these people. Who you think they're going to call? They ain't calling Ghostbusters. That's a joke. They calling the military people, the men, to come and fight this army. They're going to come past the Euphrates River.
Wow.
Go ahead. Let's see how big this army is.
16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them.
How much is 200,000 times? 200 million men army coming through, destroying everything in sight. He don't care how much money you got. He don't care if you're young, old. These people here despise each other. And it's going to be a big fight. This is what these trumpets mean when we celebrate the memorial blowing the trumpets. We know I got to get some fear in me so I can be in the right place when that abomination of desolation hit. When the man of sin sitting in the temple of God and he called himself God, I'm going to be running because I don't want to go through this. You can have all this. My houses, my cars, everything. I don't give a flip about none of that. I don't give a flip about none. I'll drop it today. And that's how you should feel. Drop it. Don't hold nothing so dear that you can't walk away when this time hit.
That's right.
Nothing so dear.
Amen.
You know, but bills anyway, gonna get burnt up anyway. Go ahead, brother.
17. And thus I saw the horses in the vision,
Yes, sir.
and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
He talking about his aircrafts or the tanks. All this stuff he trying to describe about horses. Something moving faster than a horse. He trying to describe this of Jason. I mean, he got brimstone. This is some of the hardest metal it is. Like your tanks, your aircrafts, all this stuff he trying to describe in his day. And these are the minerals that he trying to describe it as. Go ahead.
And out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
So we know there's bullets flying out their mouth. Shoot a gun. What do you see come out that gun? Fire. You don't even see you don't see the bullet. You see smoke and fire.
That's right.
Go ahead.
By these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths.
That's war, y'all. War. By these three. When those trumpets are blown, they're going to kill a third of the men. Go ahead.
For their power is in their mouth, and in their tails. For their tails was like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
You ever see them people like on Terminator? When they just about had that military gun just shooting, he had it on his back, that's what he's talking about. And he had a big gun, and this man was just shooting down. It's military. That's on Predator, I think. When Jason about Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, and all them was on that military weapons. I'm just trying to give you a visual how this thing gonna go down. Go ahead.
And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands.
What? You mean to tell me after all this go down, they still not gonna repent to the one they seen up there sitting down?
That's right.
This our hard head. This ain't nothing but Israel right here. Stiff neck, hard headed. A lot of them. Israel gonna be a part of it. Because he said the children of the kingdom, they're going to be killed. A lot of children of the kingdom ain't going to get in. That ain't God. Go ahead, finish that.
That they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk.
These men still worshiping all this crap.
Exactly.
And then listen what they did next verse.
Right. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
Ooh. He said, neither repent of their murderers, nor their sorcery. I'm going to read my zodiac sign. I know my zodiac sign. Neither repent of their fornication. That fornication powerful, y'all. I keep telling y'all, that thing real powerful now. Y'all that fornicate, understand you're a part of this. He said, neither their thefts, they stealing, even stealing. It's a part of that. We got to repent. Let's go to Revelation chapter 17. I'm just trying to let you understand, what does these trumpets symbolize and what's about to come to pass. That's why God said, remember the memorial of blowing the trumpet, so you can go through these lessons so you'll understand how to protect yourself. How to protect yourself. Revelation 17 and verse 1. Now he talked about this beast in the bottomless pit, and had a king over, and he doing some things. And he got an organization that we look at all the time on TV, and people think they're some of the most holy people in the world. Let's see if we can describe them right here. See if you can pick up on who's that man, what organization that man is saying is working through. Revelation 17 and 1. Go ahead.
And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 veils.
7 veils, they're talking about 7 trumpets, all of that simultaneously together. Go ahead.
And talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Who's that great whore? The Catholic Church, the great whore. And y'all see them going down right now, how they raping little boys now. Molesting kids now. Ain't nothing happening to them. Can anybody tell me when a priest went to jail? Every time they get in trouble, they push them back over there to the Roman Catholic government, to Rome. You know why? They got their own government. They got community here. Meaning they can't do nothing to them. A lot of times. They might lock them up and take them in chains and whatnot. Then they're going to ship them right back over there to Rome. And they're going to be roaming right back in the Catholic Church. They're going to just place them in a different spot. Y'all notice they call that Catholic Church, the man having sex with a boy, you ain't heard nothing else about it happening. That's what they do. When he talking about many on waters, he talking about people. This great whore is ruling over a lot of people. Hold your verse right here. Verse 15, we're going to come back up to. Read verse 15 to get interpretation for water. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest were where the whore sitteth, of people and multitude and nations and tongues.
So you know it's giving you the symbolic definition of it. Water meaning people, nations. So read verse 17 and 1 again.
And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 veils.
Yes, sir.
And talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
The great whore is the Roman Catholic Church. The waters are people. And they got the largest organization in the world. Largest members. Go ahead.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
And they been made drunk. When he's talking about made drunk of wine, they're not talking about drinking alcohol. It's the doctrine.
That's right.
You made drunk by you bringing a Christmas tree in your house and saying that's Jesus Christ's birthday on December 25th. You drunk. You drunk when you go out there and say that Easter is the resurrection of when Jesus resurrected up on Easter Sunday. You drunk. We know that Jesus resurrected up on the Sabbath. He died in the midst of the week. We ain't drunk. They tell us that Jesus died on Good Friday and resurrected up early Sunday morning. You drunk if you believe that. He said the Son of Man shall be in there for 3 whole days and 3 whole nights. You get me Friday, Saturday, early Sunday morning. How you get 3 whole days and 3 whole nights from that? You drunk if you believe that, man. And they believe in it every Easter, every Christmas. This is what he's talking about. They drink of this. Where you get it from? The Roman Catholic Church. Go ahead.
Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
This woman that's sitting on this scarlet-colored beast is talking. When he talk about woman, he's talking about a church.
Yes.
And he's sitting on the scarlet beast. He's giving us their colors. What color is the Roman Catholic Church? Scarlet and purple. Man, this thing is so real, boy. I believe it 100%. Go ahead. He give us some more defining clues about this church. Go ahead.
Drop down to 8.
I'll read for it. Go ahead. Keep going.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication.
She filthy. Full of abomination. She's so nasty, boy. The nastiest whore you can ever remember. Because she done killed so many of the saints in her generation. Go back and read the Spanish Inquisition. Do some history. And find out if you didn't worship the way the Romans say worship, they would torture you and kill you. Filthy. Go ahead.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great.
Yes,
The
sir.
mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Because he said Mystery Babylon, because it's a mystery for most of us. It's a mystery for most people in the world to think that this church right here is evil. No, it can't be that. They say Jesus, but if you understand what they wrote and how they just go against the law, you'll say exactly what this Bible is saying. They are the mother of harlots. If you're a mother, that means that you got some old churches. You got some daughters. And those churches are Sunday churches. They ain't trying to keep the Sabbath. They ain't trying to keep the holy day that we keep it tonight. None of that. We remember the memorial blowing the trumpet so we can prepare our mind, so we can protect our families from this. But that mother church tell us, nah, don't worry about Kaepernick. I'm just saying that because that's in the news today. They worry about that. And what this church done? Go ahead, verse 6.
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Blood of who?
The saints.
The saints. They kill us. Go ahead.
And with the blood of the martyr of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Jump down to verse 8. Go ahead.
The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world.
Yes, sir.
When they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, go on your YouTube or your social media and just type in the Pope and his traveling around the world. See how many people wander after him. They jumping over people like he a rock star. They want him to kiss their baby. They want to kiss his hand.
That's right.
They wandering after this beast. And who he talking about? This Roman Catholic Church, the man of sin. And we got nerve to send our kids to Catholic school, thinking it's going to be good. Oh, she went to Catholic school. And you giving her to that, I ain't going to say that. But these people right here are so evil. And God is warning us about this. Now, He's going to give you the location of this beast. If you got some understanding about history, verse 9.
And here is the mind which has wisdom.
Here's the mind that has wisdom, who understand. Go ahead.
The 7 heads of 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth.
Now, you go in your history book and find out the 7 mountains that the Vatican City sits on. They got 7 hills that they sit on. Jesus gave us a clue where this man of sin location is. On the 7 hills. This is what people don't understand. They ain't researching this. They researching all this other stuff about rights, protesting. I don't give a flip about that. Jesus is my protester. He protests for me. What verse we at? 10. We at 10. Jump down to verse 12.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as king 1 hour with the beast.
These 10 horns are the European Economic Community, or the Euro over there in Rome, or the United Kingdoms. These are the ones that are going to make up that 10 toes that Daniel talked about. And they're going to run it. And the man of sin going to run them. Go ahead.
These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
So I told you, they're going to be on one mind. They're going to get a power and strength over to this man of sin and say, give it to him. He's going to run it. Watch out, the man of sin come from Rome. And he's going to be the one leading his army. Go ahead.
These shall make war with the Lamb.
You mean to tell me they're going to make war with Jesus? They know him. Go ahead.
And the Lamb shall overcome them.
Jesus is going to take them down. Go ahead.
For he is the Lord of lords and the King of kings.
Yes, sir.
And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest.
Wait, jump down to verse 17. Go ahead.
For God has put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled.
See, you understand this. A lot of people think that Jesus can protect me anywhere. At this time, he can't protect you. There's going to be some that get away because they are strong in that great tribulation for 3.5 years. But you don't want to be there. You're going to be running for your life for 3.5 years. You're going to be running. He said God put it in their hearts to fulfill his will. This is what Jesus is fulfilling, his will. It was already written. Verse 18.
And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over kings of the earth.
Who's that? That great city. Let's find that out. Let's go to Daniel chapter 11. Let's get more detail over this beast and what he's doing when these trumpets are going down. They're going to tell me I'm crazy for remembering them Jewish holidays. I said, boy, you out your mind. You don't understand. These are the Lord's feast days. These are his. Let's get more detail